All right, so I have clipped my signature, got my folds in as tight as I can. I think I actually need to shift that. A lot of times we'll use a ruler, a metal ruler, to push it down in. So you do want to make sure your pages are all lined up where you want them. And then if you have a bookbinding tool like this one from We Are Memory Keepers, if not, a piece of foam core or corrugated cardboard laid down. This one is nice because it does hold your book in place. And like I said, if you don't have one, put down some corrugated cardboard or foam core board to hold your book in place. And again, if you don't have a tool like this, you'll need to make some marks. So to do that, you would take your ruler. Where'd your ruler go? Where the heck is the ruler, sis? Did I bury it? Yep, I did. So you could take your ruler and just take a little pen, because again, you're not gonna see these, and do it like at 1 and then 1 and 2.5, and at 4 and at 5.5, and punch your holes with a bookbinding tool. So this tool has the circles for you. So they're all spaced out. So you just poke through where you want it. But if you went in and put like a hole at every, or a mark at every 1.5 inches, it would be doing the same thing. I can tell when I have extra thickness, it doesn't want to go through. Okay. And then I'm just gonna unclip it from here. And these are not expensive, and they're a great little tool to have. And so you can see my punch holes. On the back, you can see them because they pop out the cardstock. And that just makes it real easy for your needle to go through. And you can use string, you can use quilting or button thread, shoe thread, anything like that. Because I was using these in the mini albums, I'm just gonna use this. This is vintage string or twine, thin grocer's twine. And a large eye needle, home repair needle. It's a little tricky. This is a little tight. I actually could use a bigger eye needle, but this is what I had handy. So that's what I'm gonna use.
And you don't double it?
No. Thank you for asking that because I forgot. So I'm gonna go out to my first hole, and I've pre-punched those holes, so it's pretty easy.
Oh,
And then I'm
yeah,
just
look
gonna
at that.
hold my thumb here. I'm not gonna tie. And then I'm gonna come to the other side. I'm gonna come back in the next hole. And again, you could just do this, just take your measurements and mark 4 holes. Now I have, I think 6, but easily could have been done with 4. It would have been more than enough. My measurements on that just don't line up for that. And again, I'm just going up and down. So I'm going to have a dashed line. That was that one that was hard to punch. It must be a bag or something in the middle there, making that a little tighter. It's super easy. So now I have 3 dashed lines. See that? So now I'm just gonna flip it over and I'm gonna go and fill in my spaces. So I'm gonna come back in the end of that hole. And then up this one. Now your holes get a little tighter once you already have some string in there for obvious reasons. And then here. Back up here. And then I'm going to bring it up to my top string, and I'm going to tie them off. Full knot, keeping it tight. and then you can glue that knot and cut these off, or you can leave these hang and hang little charms or buttons or something from them. You can also plan it, start from the back instead of the front, and these would hang on the outside and hide in your spine, which is what I should have done with this book. But the mini albums I've been making all week, I left these purposely to dangle. So there you are. You're not gonna see that any more than you would the staples when your hand sewing is in. And there is your hand stitched spine.
Okay.
Super